It was only when I was able to listen to a song and translate it to the keyboard that I really started to enjoy playing the piano. Great suggestion from this guy here. I'm going to go through the process that I use to deconstruct a song in order to play it. It all comes down to chords in the end. If you don't know your chords yet, then I highly recommend my beginner's lessons to get to grips with them first. Link is in the description. If you're okay with your chords though, let's have a look at how to deconstruct a song. Now, I thought long and hard about what song to pick. The one that gave me most trouble was Panic's Death of a Bachelor. So let's have a listen. And I got my notebook here ready to go as well. So we're just going to jump straight into the verse. Now the first thing you want to listen out for is the bass note. And that is normally, not always, the root of the key. So let's have a listen to the first bit of the song. Forgetting about the intro for now. Okay, the first two beats there, the first two bars were bum, 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 bum on my keyboard. That's a D. That's a D to a G. So I know the first bar is going to be a chord of D. Second bar is going to be the chord of G. Don't know what they are exactly yet, but those are what I found are the bass notes. Let's carry on. I see the shadows on my face. Bum, bum, bum. That's a C to an A. Oh, and then it goes up to a C sharp at the end there. I'm just going to pop that in there. Don't know what that is yet. Let's carry on. Same again. Okay, so that was exactly the same. That was D, C, but then it didn't go to the A this time, so just carries on with C, and then it did go up to that C sharp again. Okay, so now that I've actually got bass notes, let's figure out what the chords actually are. Are they major, are they minor, or are they something a bit funkier? Now, starting off with the D, is it going to be a D major or a D minor? Well, I can already hear that it's probably not going to be a major. Now, that doesn't sound quite right. Do I look lonely? So I'm going to stick an M in there to show that it's a minor. Now I can hear that there's an organ over the top or something going, That's the A, fine. But can I add something in there to make it sound a little bit fuller? That's my D minor. If I add a C in there, that turns it into a D minor 7th. Brendan starts singing on the C, so it's fair enough to say that there's a C involved in this chord as well. So that makes it a D minor 7th. Okay, let's go on to the second chord. So that's a G. However, if we listen carefully, so it sounds like it should be a G major, but that's not quite right. And yeah, if we add an F in there as well, down the bottom, that fits. So I can tell that that is a G dominant 7th. Next chord. That's a C. It's definitely a C major, but there's something else going on with it as well. I can definitely hear a B in that chord as well. So that makes it a C major 7th. And that's an A. Is it an A major? No, it's not an A major. It's definitely an A minor, but once again, I can hear an extra note in there. I can hear a G ringing out in there as well, so again, that makes it an A minor 7th. And then we have this C sharp leading up to that D, well, it's going to be the D minor 7th again, because those chords are the same. Now, more often than not, if you have a note that is a semitone below where it's going, then chances are either it's not going to be the bass note, but it's actually going to be the third note of a major. So it could be A major, but with a C sharp in the bass. Or it could be instead a diminished seventh. But if I take that down here, yes, that sounds correct to me. So that is a C sharp diminished seventh. So that's just a C sharp with a circle. And then the second phrase. All right, so instead of going down to the A minor seventh this time, it sticks with the C major seventh, and again goes to that C sharp diminished seventh. So this carries on all through the first bit of the verse. Then you have the I'm walking the long road. So that's going to be the pre-chorus that comes before the chorus, obviously. So let's have a listen to the bass notes again. Walking the long road. Bum bum. It's definitely an F. Still an F. It sounds like it's changed, and we'll get onto that in a second. Then it goes down to an E. Bum bum. Bum bum. That's definitely an A. That's the first 4 bars of the pre-chorus. Let's go back. Bum. That's a D. And then it goes up a semitone, so we can have a crack at what that is as well. Bum bum. That's a G. And then I think that carries on. Da-dum. Okay, so let's go back and figure out what these chords are. Bum 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 bum. That's definitely a major, so that's all fine. But then if we listen to the second bar of F, if we listen, something definitely drops in that second F. So drops from an A to an A flat. So actually, I can tell that even though it's an F, it's changed from an F to an F minor. It's dropped. Let's check out the third bar. Bum bum. Now, even though I can hear that it's an E in the bass, is it an E major? And that doesn't sound right. E minor? That doesn't sound right either. Again, because we're going from an F minor to an E there, that should indicate that the chord isn't actually E. We just have an E in the bass. If the bass note isn't the chord, then it's probably going to be the third. So let's just have a check. What's E the third of? Well, it's the third of C major. And actually, if I play that, it sounds like it fits. C major chord with an E bass. Let's just check that. Yes, definitely fits. So actually, this isn't right. It's the chord of C over E. But that's okay. And we can tell that it then goes up to the A. That's definitely a major. I think we can make it a seventh though. Okay, bum. Now all the Ds that we've had so far have been D minor seventh. So each D is probably going to be a D minor seventh. And again, I can tell that that's going up. Oh yeah, that's definitely a D sharp diminished seventh. Then we have this G going on here. Bum bum. But I can hear with the horns that we're dropping a note going from this G to this G. So what is going on? Let's pick out the note that's dropping. Da 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 da. So it is dropping from a C to a B. So this could be G sus4 because we're playing that C in there. Doesn't sound quite right. Let's stick a 7th in there, see if it fits. That's an F. Still not quite right. That's probably something else. Let's try a full sus chord. That is G, but we're playing F in the right hand. Oh, that sounds pretty good. And then if we drop to the normal G, G7th after that, that sounds right to me. So this is just going to be a normal G7th. I can hear that. This one here, it's either a G sus, or we can say it's an F over a G. So that's the pre-chorus sorted. Let's go on to the chorus. Okay, so let's have a listen to the chorus. Bum, bum, bum. That's definitely an A to a D. Bum, bum, bum. That's a G to a C. Okay, and I can tell that those chords are just going to carry us all the way through the chorus. So what chords are these? Let's go back. Ba-bum. A minor. But, as per usual with this song, it ends up being an A minor 7th. Now we have a D. Is it going to be a D minor 7th like earlier? Bum. No, it's actually a D major in this case. D7. I'm just going to check those notes again. Oh, actually I've got it wrong. It's not a G, it's actually an F. Okay, so let's check what this F actually is. And I can hear that there's a drop in the middle of that bar as well. Ba, ba, bum. Ah, that's just like earlier when we had our pre-chorus. So yeah, I can see that we're going from an F major to an F minor. And then finally, the last chord of the bar. It's definitely a C major. But we can make it a C major 7th because that's what we had earlier on as well. So it seems like I've got all of my chords that I need in order to play this song. Let's just check it, shall we? Do I look lonely? It's D minor 7th. G7. C major 7th. A minor 7th. C sharp diminished 7th. D minor 7th. G7. C major 7th. C sharp diminished 7th. Going on to the pre-chorus. F minor, C over E, A 7th, D minor 7th, D sharp diminished 7th, and then we have this F over J to a G 7th. Chorus. A minor 7th, D7, F, F minor, C major 7th. So it seems like we've nailed it. So that's the chords. That's the most important thing that you need to get right when you're deconstructing a song. Then if you want to play the melody as well, then it's just a matter of listening to it over and over until you get the notes right. There you go. That's how I chord up a song. Doing this to all of the songs that I like listening to and thought, oh, I'd really like to play that. That's what helped me improve the quickest. And I hope it helps you too. If it does, make sure you leave a like and leave a comment down below, leaving a suggestion of what you'd like to see from me next. I'll see you next time.